News.
This week has brought a lot of emotion for families and for communities, especially the community of Salem.
Now all that shock and grief is on display through growing memorials. Local News 8's Juliana Colina tells us how the local communities have changed.
Guys, since the news broke out that human remains were found on Chad Daybell's property, people near and far have come together to show support for all families affected and to honor Tylee and JJ. Today I spoke with nearby neighbors who tell me this has changed the Salem community and that they're all a little more cautious now.
I think maybe since this thing happened or what's been going on, I think we've got a little more cautious about what we do. But before then, people run and enjoyed life, you know.
The front porch of Boyd Price's home sits facing the backyard area of Chad Daybell's home, where police say they found the human remains. Price grew up in Salem and has lived there for 70 years. He says it's always been a family community. Now, he says, many people take caution because they don't know what neighbors are thinking or believe.
You're a little more cautious of what you do, what you say, you know. You don't want to offend anybody.
Since Daybell's arrest, the house was turned over back to the family. Several neighbors told us Chad's daughter Emma and her husband have moved into the Daybell family home. Currently, Daybell sits behind bars at the Fremont County Jail under a $1 million bond. Should he ever post bail, many neighbors, including Price, who has grandchildren constantly running around, tell me things would get a lot different. If Chad Daybell does post bail eventually and he comes back to live there, would you feel a little bit more scared for your grandchildren?
We'd be a little more uncomfortable, yes. I'm sorry.
Price says he believes Daybell's kids didn't know about what happened to Tylee and JJ, and that although the area has gotten more cautious, they're still open to being their friendly neighbor.
You know, they might feel like we're not, but we as a community want to help in what way we can, you know.
Today I learned from one of the neighbors that one of the things that they found unordinary at the Daybell home was that they usually kept their grass mowed, but they didn't do that this year. And guys, let's take a look at the growing memorial for Tylee and JJ. A local flower shop owner in St. Anthony stopped by to tell me that she's been getting flower orders from all over the world, and she's been delivering them here without a fee. Reporting live in Salem, Juliana Colina.
Juliana, thank you. Lori Vallow Daybell's lawyer, Mark Means, has requested all information regarding the search warrant law enforcement served at the Daybell home.